What's up, guys? I'm here to do my WrestleMania review, WrestleMania 28. This show, the first hour, sucked, completely. It left me in a bad mood, and then the last 3 hours made this show where it was a great WrestleMania, felt special, and I would recommend it, and to me it was a great show. Let's get started off with the show. Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus was the first match. This is the match I was looking forward to the most out of the whole show because Daniel Bryan's been my favorite wrestler since 2008. And he could have had an amazing match, in my opinion, with Sheamus to open the show. But they did him wrong again for the second straight year, giving this match 18 seconds. Hopefully, next year they'll be able to wrestle in a... Then we got Kane versus Randy Orton. To me, this was just like a good Raw or SmackDown match that didn't deserve to be on Mania, but it was still fun with a really good ending. The ending was a Mania finish, in my opinion. Chokeslam off the top rope got Kane the win, 2 3/4. Then we got the Divas match, which completely sucked. In my opinion, this match gave Divas Wrestling a bad name and made Beth Phoenix look weak by getting pinned by that Maria girl. Stupid. 1 star. Oh, one thing about that match, the coolest spot was Kelly doing the the front flip senton. And then the fourth match of the night, Big Show versus Cody Rhodes. This was actually pretty fun the whole way through. And then had me dying laughing when Big Show accidentally speared Cody Rhodes in his testicles. This is pretty fun. Big Show goes over with the knockout punch, 2 1/4. Then we got the end of an era Hell in a Cell match between Triple H and Undertaker with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee. This was great. At the beginning of the match, they started brawling in the middle of the ring. Then Undertaker completely controlled the match for like 10 minutes. And then Triple H just gave him brutal chair shots. These are some of the hardest chair shots I've seen in WWE for a couple years. Just kept laying the chair shots into him. Big Undertaker's back was bruised up after this match, but he kept telling Shawn to end it or he'll end it for him. And Undertaker told him not to ring the bell. And then towards the end, out of nowhere, there was a super kick to Undertaker, then a pedigree. That's when I thought the match could have ended, but it didn't, so that was awesome. There was great storytelling, psychology, all that stuff. Great spots, moments. Triple H kicking out of the tombstone, choke slam was great. Big Undertaker kicking out of getting hit in the head with a sledgehammer was great. In my opinion, some people might not like the involvement with Shawn Michaels, but to me it added to the match a lot. This match was amazing. Undertaker goes over with a tombstone pile driver. And then we got 5 stars. Match of the year. There's been so many matches this weekend that I keep saying is my new match of the year. First, it started off with Kevin Steen versus El Generico in the Last Man Standing. Then the very next night, Michael Elgin versus Davey Richards, and now Triple H and Undertaker. Bunch of great matches. But this match is 5 stars. And then the next match we got was Team Johnny versus Team Teddy. To me, this was fun. It wasn't bad at all. And then towards the end, it got really fun with Zack Ryder hitting his moves. He went for the Rough Rider, but got tossed by Zack Ryder onto the Miz, and then he got distracted by Eve, and then the Miz hit the skull crushing finale. Cool ending. I really liked the match more than most people did. 3 stars. Then we got CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Now this was an amazing wrestling contest, just straight up wrestling that we needed we need this kind of match at least one time a year in WrestleMania. This was great, just back and forth the whole way. Great storytelling, just great everything. The moment of this match is when CM Punk was going to go for the Hurricane off the top. Chris Jericho called him and then put him in the Walls of Jericho. That was an awesome spot. Crowd popped like crazy for that. Then we got just amazing ending with putting each other in, like reversing into each other's finishers. Just kept going back and forth, and then CM Punk finally made Chris Jericho tap with the Anaconda Vice. Great match in my opinion, 4 1/4. Then we got the music performances by MGK and Flo Rida. I could care less about this. This could have went to the opener, but no, they didn't do that. They wanted to have them sing. Stupid. WrestleMania, not a concert. Then we got The Rock versus John Cena in an amazing match, way better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I've never heard a crowd pop so hard for arm drags that The Rock hit on John Cena early in the match. And then we got The Rock gonna go for his signature punches, where he always does a bunch of punches. He was gonna go for his last one, and then John Cena FU'd him. That's when the match started to pick up. They both kicked out of each other's finishers. John Cena hit the top rope leg drop. They both had moments where you thought they could have made their opponent tap out to the sharpshooter into the STF, and then John Cena went for the people's elbow at the end. And then whenever he ran to the other side, The Rock gave him the rock bottom for the win. 1, 2, 3. Amazing match in my opinion. This is in my opinion 4.5. Another match of the year candidate, but not my match of the year. But with these, out of the 3 of the last 4 matches were all great to amazing. I gave CM Punk versus Chris Jericho 4 1/4 if I didn't say that earlier. And then the tag match was fun. And then the undercard wasn't terrible, but it was bad, I ain't gonna lie. But I still think the show was recommended. It's still a very great show. 8.5 out of 10. Great WrestleMania. And, just a great show. Peace.